Hey everybody, it's John James Hale here again, and today I have my first ever Jada toys. I think, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. It's J-A-D-A. Is it Jada or Jada? Jade? I think it's Jada, so I'm just going to go with that. And they are making a die-cast metal figures. As you can see here, metals die-cast. This is obviously Ray Stantz from the Ghostbusters, the classic 80s version, and they do have a caution symbol on here because the thing's so heavy you can hardly ever even lift it off the table because they're made with so much metal. He's M71. On the side here is a little bit more artwork. It has a warning for children under 36 months, small parts, choking hazards. And on the back is the rest of the figures you can pick up: Venkman, Stan Spengler, and Zidamore. And they have a 6-inch Stay Puft and the Slimer 2-pack, made in China. Right there by Jada Toys. So came out this year in 2016. This is my first one of theirs. So hopefully it's a nice figure. If it is, I might pick up the rest of them because I think this would look pretty good up on my DVD shelf. I kind of like these little movie figures. I'm not a fan of the Funko Pops. I'm sorry, I don't like the super deformed, just slightly painted variants of these weird bobbleheads. Just don't get it. But these, there's something kind of appealing about these to me. I hope it has some sort of articulation. I don't know if they do. If you just give me a second here, I'll get them outside of the package and we'll take a closer look at these die-cast metal ultra heavy figures. Alright, here's Ray outside his package, and right off the bat they do have some heft to them, and no articulation whatsoever, which is a bummer. I wish they would have made at least maybe their arms move up or something. But the face sculpt is pretty good. Looks a little bit like Dan Aykroyd. Right, maybe. The goggles are a nice touch. Nicely sculpted. Nice paint detail overall. Got the pads, the gloves, some accessories. He's plugged into his proton pack back here, which has some pretty cool details on it. Would be nice if it could come off and maybe have sat into his hand. Pretty much the paint's all clean and crisp. Nice little Ghostbusters symbol right there, where the split in the mold was. They put that on there. The legs are teeny tiny compared to the upper body, so he is another cutesy deformed figure. I don't know, I might get the whole Ghostbusters set, just because, like I said, I think they kind of look nice standing up on my shelf. There's some plastic here. So they boast that their toys are 50% die-cast metal. I feel that the hands are pretty rubbery. Most of the metal's right here in the body. You can pretty much guess that the only difference between these are what they say on their identification on their chest piece there, and the head sculpts are probably the only things that are different on these guys. They're $11. A nice little chunk of metal. If you're into collecting solid state figures, I guess they might be up your alley. I don't know. What do you guys prefer? Do you prefer articulated figures, or do you collect these kind of things just to have them sitting around? I mean, I like being able to pose them and make them look kind of dynamic, but these, you know, they just kind of sit there and be like, yep, that's a Ghostbuster. They can't really complain too much, though. I mean, they're pretty nice. Feels like a very large-scale version of what I used to be able to get out of a gumball machine. Here's a little bit of stamping on the bottom. Well, I guess that's really all I can say about them. Proton pack's probably the best thing about them. It's got some pretty good details. So this is going to be a simple one. Short and sweet, I guess. So that's Ray from the Ghostbusters. If you haven't seen the movie, definitely check it out. The original. The new one's not too bad. Definitely Leslie Jones was my favorite part of the new Ghostbusters movie. We went and seen it a couple days ago. It was okay. I didn't go home excited. I think I maybe giggled one time through the whole movie. A lot of the acting felt like it was done in one take, but when I originally went to see it because of the trailers, I figured Miss Leslie Jones was going to be the part that I didn't like the most, based on how stereotypical her character was, and in the movie she turned out to be my favorite part of it. She just seemed so natural and relaxed, and like she was actually a part of the show and not acting, and she came off very good. So hopefully she keeps branching out and doing more work, but it's not about that, that's about this thing. So anyway, if you like this, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, what do you guys prefer to collect? And subscribe for more videos, and I may pick up the rest of these. I at least want the Slimer pack. It'd be nice to have a Slimer sitting up on my shelf. I think I might just go through and maybe pick up a couple different lines of Ghostbusters, maybe the Diamond Selects, maybe some of the Mattels, and just kind of compare them all and see what they look like. So this is the starting point here with this little guy. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.